Merch by Amazon trending niche alert. In this video, I'm going to share with you a niche that I found that is starting to trend on Merch by Amazon, and I'm also going to show you 4 niches that are low in competition that are in the 2024 niche. Hello everyone, my name is Mike. I'm a full-time print-on-demand seller. I make YouTube videos showing you how to make more money on Merch by Amazon and other print-on-demand platforms. If you like this kind of content and you get any value out of this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and like the video. Okay, so now that I got the intro out of the way, let's go ahead and take a quick look at my sales for this month. So things kind of went down for the past 7 days. I was like almost at like 490, but now we're sitting at 370. For the month, I'm sitting at 693, and it is October 12th. And the past couple of days, I did 19 sales back to back. And here you're going to see I did $75, $75, or $73. Today, I'm only sitting at 3 sales, and it is currently 12:39 p.m. in the afternoon. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I post my daily sales right here. I also post my daily Etsy sales, gym pics, just kind of like my life in Mexico. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, link is going to be in the description. But now let's get into that first niche that I was talking about that I found that is starting to trend on Merch by Amazon. And it is this one right here that says, life is tough, wear a helmet. The reason this is trending is because I believe Candace Owens is her name. She was doing some type of speaker meeting or something like that. She was having some type of conference. She was speaking at a college, and basically she said this right here. Let's go ahead and watch it. Okay, if I can just click on
Hello.
that.
What do you have to say to the trans students on this campus who actively feel victimized by your presence here today?
Life's tough. Get a helmet, man. I'm too pregnant for this.
Okay, so that is why it is trending. We're going to see that there's only 209 results, and when I go to the third page, we're going to see that there's still only 209 results. If this was just load, I could just show you, but I guess you're just going to have to take it. Okay, there it goes, 209 right there. And we're going to see that this niche or this phrase is actually selling pretty well. So let's take a look at some of the designs, some of the BSRs, and look at these. None of these are the, what's it called, the climate page. You know, you're not going to see that. These are just regular BSRs like the good old days. 217, 588, 411. And we're going to see what some of the designs look like. This is basically just a text design, you know, so pretty easy to design for. I also saw a lot of ones that are using the retro colors, which I thought that would probably be the way that I would go. Let me see if I can find one. Okay, so right here, so something kind of like this, but I would go all capital letters. I think that looks kind of better. Kind of maybe something like this right here. But we can see that this niche is low in competition, and it is selling, and it is trending right now. Okay, so that is the trending niche that I have for you. Now let's get into the 4 niches that are low in competition that I want to show you that are in the 2024 niche. So the first 2024 low competition niche that I have for you guys is this niche right here that is Marching Band Senior 2024. So what we're doing is we're triple cross niching. We're taking marching band, we're cross niching it with senior and with the year 2024. And if you don't know what a marching band is, like if you're not from the States, so it's basically people that are in these big bands that play at big college events like football games and things like that. We're going to see that for this keyword, Marching Band Senior 2024, there's only 113 results. When I go to the third page, it does bump up to about 783, so I'm not too sure why, but it's still under 1,000, which is my benchmark, and we're going to see that this niche is selling actually pretty well. And actually I really like this niche mainly because I've been doing really well on just taking senior 2024 and cross niching it with any type of high school sport, and this is kind of similar right here. You know, marching band isn't a sport, but it's kind of related to it, and we're going to see that this niche is selling. They all have BSRs. Now this one is the climate pledge friendly BSR. The way that I'm kind of doing it now with this BSR is whatever it is, I just kind of put a 0 at the end. So this would probably be like 1.7 million. So just a little more than these BSRs right here. We can see a lot of these designs are pretty easy to make. A lot of them have reviews. So this niche is selling pretty well, low in competition. When we go to test to see if Marching Band Senior 2024 is trademarked, we're going to see that nothing pops up. Now the competition on Etsy was actually really low, only 769. You might actually even be able to get some designs from Etsy. You just have to check in their description to see if it's allowed for print-on-demand websites like Merch by Amazon. If it doesn't say, then you can just message them and ask them, but you want to make sure just to stay out of trouble and keep your account safe. Like right here, I saw some good ones. Another thing that I was also noticing with this niche is that a lot of the niches, they're actually quadruple niching it even more and doing like March Band Senior 2024 moms, like this one right here. So you can see They're taking marching band, crossing it with senior, 2024, and mom. So you can take this niche and you can cross niche it with a demographic like mom, dad, grandma, or grandpa. That's going to help increase your sales. But like I was saying, Etsy is low in competition, but when I went to Redbubble, it actually bumped up all the way to 10,000 results, which I thought was kind of odd or strange. You know, I don't really see too many of these low competition niches on Amazon that are so high on Redbubble, so I'm not too sure what is going on there. But when we go to TeePublic, we're going to see what some of the designs look like there. And when I went to Creative Fabrica, you can actually find some designs. Like you can use stuff like this. I also saw some drumsticks as well. So if you want, you can check out Creative Fabrica. I have an affiliate link in the description. Good place to get graphics and clip art for your designs. And then the next 2024 low competition niche that I have for you is promoted to TIA, established 2024. TIA is how you say ant in Spanish. So if I just go right here to Google, we're going to see that when you say Spanish or translate TIA to Spanish, it is ant. Oh, I got a sale. And if we go to Amazon, we're going to see that there's only 167 results. And when we go to the third page, we're going to see that it actually bumped up again to 311, but still low in competition. And this is what some of the designs are looking like right here. I actually made a video about this with Gramma, maybe like a couple weeks ago, about how you can take Gramma and use Gramma in like a different language like Greek, French, German, etc., etc. This is kind of the same idea here, but instead of using Gramma, we're using ant. Now, Tio is actually how you say uncle, so you can do this for both aunt and uncle. So for aunt, it's Tia, and for uncle, it's Tio. And there's not too many of these designs right here. There's a lot of, you know, Mexican or Spanish people that live in the United States, and they want to, and there's, you know, people that want to buy these for their aunts and uncles for like these pregnancy reveals. So this is what this niche, or this is what these designs are looking like right here. When we go to test, we're going to see promoted to TIA, established 2024. Nothing is going to pop up. Competition on Etsy is low, only 394 results. That's really low for Etsy. Let's see, what is Redbubble at? So okay, so this is kind of weird. Again, it's showing 10,000 results. I think something fishy is going up here. Not too sure why that is, but let's go to, maybe they're changed something with their algorithm. Anyways, it should be low in competition in my opinion, because, you know, we're 3 months away. We're still in 2023. We're 3 months away from 2024. So, you know, and plus it's not even ant. We're using TIA, which is, you know, not even English. So I think something's up here with these results that Redbubble is showing. Let's go to TeePublic, take a look. I don't really see any on TeePublic, and these actually are pretty not the best designs either. And if we go to Creative Fabrica, I actually found some designs. Now, I didn't find any that said TIA or TIO, but I did find some ones that said promoted to ant, established 2024. And what you can do here is you can just get rid of ant. Like you can download this, pop it into Photoshop, delete ant, and then just type in TIA in a similar looking font. These fonts are pretty easy to find. You just type in like Retro Groovy on like a website like the font, or just search in Google, and you should be able to find one. But that is going to be the second 2024 low competition niche that I have for you, and it is promoted to TIA, established 2024. And then the third 2024 low competition niche that I have for you is registered nurse, established 2024. And I thought this was actually a good one. One, because it's only 136 results, and if I go to the third page, we're going to see that it's still only 136 results. But the reason why I like this one is, first, because I never heard about it before. These are going to be really good for like gifts. So people are going to be graduating from nursing school, and, you know, relatives, family, friends are going to want to be buying, you know, t-shirts as gifts for the person that is graduating. And we all know that nurse is probably like one of the best niches on merch. It's probably like in the top 10. It's up there with teacher. You know, when it comes to professions, those are probably the best two, teacher and nurse. And we're going to see, like right here, what some of the designs look like. So registered nurse, established 2024. These designs are selling. There's another one right here as well, registered nurse 2024. You can see it right there. Also with the BSR and a review. So selling already. And what's cool about this is that this could be scaled. So you don't have to do just registered nurse. You can do like nurse practitioner, or you can do like school nurse, travel nurse. You could do, you know, CNA nurse, PICU nurse. So, you know, you can just do a Google search of different types of nurses, and you can make one design and then scale it out and just put the established 2024, and you'll have a bunch of unique designs with very little competition. And, you know, we all know that gifts tend to sell very well on Merch by Amazon. If we go to test to see if this is trademarked, registered nurse, established 2024, hit enter, nothing pops up. When we go to Etsy, I couldn't really even find anything that was, actually no, this is one right here, nurse, established 2024. Okay, so you can get a PNG file, but I'm not seeing any actual t-shirts like what I just showed you. Again, Redbubble for some reason is showing a whole bunch of results, 10,000 results. I don't know what's going on there. Usually when there's, you know, low in competition on Amazon and low in competition on Etsy, it's going to be low in competition on Redbubble. But something kind of weird is going on there today. Not sure what's up. But when we go to TeePublic, I saw this one. I thought this was a really good idea here because it's even more niche or more cross niche because they're taking registered nurse established. You would just put 2024 here, but they're cross niching it with a black woman. You know, so that's another really good way to get a very specific design for a specific person. So that's a really good idea right there. And if we go to Creative Fabrica, I couldn't find anything that was like exactly registered nurse established 2024, but what you can do is you can get some of these designs right here, and all you have to do is just put established 2024 underneath, kind of like what this design was doing right here that I showed you on Amazon. So they just got a design like this and they just put established 2024 underneath, and there's actually one that I saw like this right here. So this one is for school nurse, and you just put established 2024. As long as this is comes with the special license, you have to check this off right here just to make sure. I thought this was kind of a funny one too, the night shift. That could be something to take a look at. But that is going to be the third 2024 low competition niche that I have for you, and it is this one right here, registered nurse, established 2024. And then the next 2024 low competition niche that I have for you is another one that I also think is really good. Is going to be Family Cruise 2024. Where you can see that there's only 163 results. When we take a look at some of the designs, we're going to see what some of the designs look like. We're going to see that they are selling already. I've actually been doing pretty well in this niche. I've mentioned that in some of my other videos, but I would actually probably take it a step further and cross niche this niche even more. So I would make a design like this that says something like Family Cruise 2024, but I would cross niche it with either some type of destination. So let me see if I can find an example right here, like with like Alaska. You know, that sort of seems to be a popular spot. I think I saw one down here, or maybe it was on the third page. But basically what you can do is you can just, oh yes, right here, so like Europe. Let's see if I can find that one. Okay, well, you might just have to take my, okay, there it is. This is the one that I was talking about. So cruising together, Alaska. So what you can do is you can take, you know, Family Cruise 2024 and then cross niche it with a whole bunch of popular cruise destinations like Alaska, Hawaii. Just go to Google and just type in most popular cruise destinations. You're going to get a whole bunch of ideas right here. So this is 10 shirts. Now, another thing that you can also do, which I also think is pretty clever, is to actually put in a family name. Make it like more like personalized. And so like something that you can do is you can take a design that kind of looks like this right here, and you would put kind of like right above family, you would be like the Williams family or the Jackson family. You know, you can go to Google and you can just type in like the most popular last names in the United States, and right here you can see Smith, Johnson, William, Brown, Jones, Garcia, Miller, Davis, Rodriguez. I've talked about doing this on some of my other videos. This is like how you can do personalized you know, designs on merch by Amazon. You basically just assume what the personalization is going to be. And so right here we can see that these are some of the most popular last names, so we can just make designs like this. And actually the way I got the idea for this was just checking out designs on Creative Fabrica, and I saw this one right here. So Williams Family 2024, making memories together. Now I do believe making memories together is trademarked, so I would do something like, I would get rid of that and I would say like making family memories. But this is the idea that I'm talking about right here. You would just get this design, get rid of Williams, and you would put in like Miller, Jackson, Smith, Johnson, etc., etc. I did this one time for teachers and I got some good sales. I wasn't able to do all 100 because this list actually has 100. I got up to 50 and then I was like, okay, I'm burnt out, and I quit. But I was able to get some sales using this strategy for teachers, and I'm sure it will work well for the cruise niche as well. So let's take a look at competition, or actually first test. Family Cruise 2024, nothing pops up. Competition on Etsy is going to be 1,400. Redbubble again is acting funny, 10,000 results, but when it's low on Amazon and low on Etsy, it's usually under 1,000 on Redbubble. And when we take a look at TeePublic, this is what some of the designs look like here. So that is, I believe, the fourth 2024 low competition niche that I have for you. It is Family Cruise 2024. But you can take it a step further and cross niche it with some type of destination, some type of popular destination, or some type of common family last name. And I have just one more niche for you guys that is in the 2024 niche, and it is the total solar eclipse 2024. So there's actually going to be an eclipse that's going to be happening on April 8th, 2024. And I don't know if you guys remember, but like 5 or 6 years ago, there was a huge trendy niche on Merch by Amazon, and it was the eclipse niche. I just remember so many people making so much money in this niche. It was kind of like when I first started. If you were on Merch back then, you know, like this video, if you remember that time, because it was just a really cool time to be on Merch by Amazon, because it was just basically just so easy to make money. But if we go ahead and we take a look at this niche, we're going to see 371 results. But if we go to the third page, it looks like people have kind of already caught on, because there's already a lot of competition. So what I would recommend that you do with this niche, instead of just doing an eclipse with like the date, you want to cross niche it with some type of I mean, you can even do a country, but I would recommend some type of state in the United States, so like Texas, Florida, California, Oklahoma, Kansas, New York. You got 50 states, Hawaii, Alaska, and those are going to be lower in competition, and there's going to be not as many of those designs, so that when someone searches for like total solar eclipse Texas, hopefully your design will pop up. This is kind of what I'm talking about right here. So we're going to see an example of that would be something like this right here. So Texas, April 8th, 2024. Look, it's already selling. This one's also already selling as well. So this is going to be a really good niche. I actually got into this niche at the beginning of the year, and it has been selling very well for me since the beginning of the year. Been one of my top sellers. So actually, let me just show you the design, because it's actually right here. It is this one. So I got this actual design from Vexels, and then I just put in the date right here in the middle. Not bad in my opinion. But we're going to see, it's got 5 reviews selling at $22.99. So every time it sells, it makes me like $7 and change. This isn't the actual BSR climate, so it's probably like more like the millions. But you can see I uploaded it back at the beginning of the year, January 15, 23, and this has been one of my best sellers. That gets me sales on a almost daily basis right here. But let's see if we take a look at the competition. This is what it looks like on Etsy. So 1,000 results. Redbubble again is acting funny, so lots of results there, but it's probably going to be a little lower, especially if you cross niche it with some type of state. And here we go. If we take a look at TeePublic, we can see what some of the designs look like. For some reason, like like space niches, this is kind of like a space niche, do really well on Merch by Amazon. The best one is probably gonna be like video games. But then you have like aliens, and this is kind of like close to aliens. So any type of space niche, alien niche tends to just take off on Merch by Amazon. I'm not too sure really why. Me personally, I'm not too really into this stuff, but I guess there are a lot of people that are. I think these eclipses are really cool. And if we go to Creative Fabrica, now I couldn't really find any good designs on Creative Fabrica. You got some stuff like this, but you might have to hire a designer or just draw it yourself, or maybe go to Etsy. Or maybe they have some more on Vexels, but you're probably gonna have to do a little digging to find some type of design. So that is the bonus niche that I have for you. It is the total solar eclipse 2024. And if you are looking for designs or clip art for your designs, I would recommend that you check out Creative Fabrica. Creative Fabrica is probably the best resource tool for us Merch by Amazon and print-on-demand sellers. They got fonts, graphics, they got AI, they have courses, they have a whole POD section. Bundles, I do have an affiliate link in my description. So if we go right here, if you just go to any one of my YouTube videos, and right here in the description where it says my favorite POD tools, you're going to see this Creative Fabrica link. It is an affiliate link, so if you do sign up using my link, I do get a small commission. But like I said, Creative Fabrica is just a great resource for us print-on-demand sellers. And if you're struggling to get sales on Merch by Amazon or Redbubble, I would highly recommend that you take a look at my Udemy courses or my 2 courses that I have on Udemy. So the first course that I have for you is a Merch by Amazon for Beginners. It's a step-by-step beginner's guide for mastering Merch by Amazon. Here I will show you, or here you will see what you will learn. This is the course content. I teach you how to cross niche, downscale your design, find trending niches. You get to steal my best evergreen niches, how to check for trademarks, how to keep your account safe. It's only $9.99. It's on sale right now, so if you've been on the fence about getting it, make sure to grab it today because the price is going to go back up. I'm going to show you how I get sales like this. Right here. I'm a tier 8,000 seller, as you can see, and my all-time stats, I've done over 12,000 sales and done over $43,000 in royalties. Last month I did $1,000, and right now I'm on pace to do about $18,000, maybe even $2,000. I'm not the best Merch by Amazon seller, but I've been doing it for about 5 years, 5 or 6 years now, so I just have a pretty good idea about what works. So if you're interested in those courses, I have one for Redbubble and Merch by Amazon. If you're interested in those courses, the links will be in the description, and I'll also have them as a pinned comment. But that is going to be the video for today. Comment below what you think about these niches. You think these niches are good, the ones I showed you, the ones that are for 2024 loan competition. Comment below. Let's connect. I love reading all your comments, so make sure to comment so I can respond to them. But that's going to be it for today. Subscribe to the channel if you're looking for more Merch by Amazon and other print-on-demand content. And just thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate all you guys' support. All right, so you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Adios.